So you mean I can cancel my contract and literally walk away? What? Hey guys, Nicholas Monteer here, helping you buy, sell, near or far, giving you that real estate education we feel that you guys need. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are talking about the 3 big contingencies in a transaction, no matter where you are, that you have when you buy a home. That's your inspection contingency, your appraisal contingency, and your loan contingency. Now yes, these 3 are backdoors in the transaction and do mean you can cancel, but only for those specific reasons. Remember, you're buying a home because you want to buy a home, not because you want to get into a contract, go out and look at properties just for fun, go ahead and waste a realtor, a lender, all these people's time just to back out and not actually go through with it. They're here to protect you. So yes, you've got 3 major contingencies. Again, that first one, the inspection contingency. This is the contingency I probably get the most questions on. So there's all kinds of things that happen during the inspection period. We're not only looking at the physical aspects like the roof, the foundation, the plumbing, electrical, all of those major systems in the home. We're also looking at things like title, right? Do they have free and clear title? Are there clouds on title? Are there people who have interest in this property and yet we don't see them? We're also looking at the natural hazard disclosure report. At least that's how we do it in California. And we're looking at things of, environmental issues. Is there an airport nearby? Is there a hazardous waste site or a military base nearby? Are you in a flood zone, fire zone, earthquake zone? All of those different things. So when we say inspection contingency or physical investigation contingency, there's so much more that goes into it. And of course, if you find something during that time that you don't like, you can go ahead and cancel. I'll put a link to my other video below about what happens when you do find issues with a home and you want to negotiate or find a happy medium with that home. Take a look in the description below. I'll go ahead and put a link there for you guys. So the next contingency, the appraisal contingency. I know a lot of people are always scared. The first moment somebody gets into escrow, I think the first thing we all think is, oh my gosh, did I pay too much for the home? They actually accepted my offer. It's that knee jerk of like, oh my gosh, well, what am I doing? This is real now. And I think we always think, oh, we've overpaid. Well, remember that there's an appraiser that's going to come out to the property if you haven't removed that contingency. That appraiser is going to go out there and give a neutral third-party evaluation of that property. It's an opinion of value. That's the definition of an appraiser. If you're putting down, let's say 3% down, 5% down, 10% down, 20% down, remember that lender usually has a bigger interest in that property than you do. They're going to be carrying the mortgage or the larger side of that ownership pie of that home for a very long time. So if anybody's gonna really be looking at the value, it's that appraiser. Remember to rely on your realtor to give you comps and to make sure you're aware of those valuations. So when that appraisal does come in, at least you have some expectation of, from when you wrote your offer, you looked at comparables to maybe now we're looking at comparables again to make sure we're still within that range of where we should be for this property. The last contingency, that third backdoor. Now remember, it's a loan contingency, and it should only be used as a backdoor if you cannot get a loan on your property. You can't qualify for the loan at the last minute, you lose your job, there's things that affect your financial qualifications that you can't actually be approved for that loan anymore at this time. It's the last contingency usually in our transaction because it takes the longest for us to get through that loan approval process. Remember, a loan has to be submitted through an application, go all the way through underwriting, processors have to be looking at that file, all of a sudden for it to be actually approved and ready to go for docs and funding. So there's a long process that happens there. This contingency should only be used if you absolutely cannot get that loan. And remember to not remove this contingency until you actually have that loan approval in hand and you get the green light or thumbs up from your lender. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. Again, our 3 contingencies in our transaction, our 3 backdoors, use them wisely. Again, if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, feel free to comment below. Always let me know what kind of content you'd love for me to cover. I'm always trying to create as many new ideas, tips, and tricks for you guys as I possibly can so that you can buy or sell near or far a whole lot better. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and I hope to see you guys soon on my channel.